Hi, I'm Tina Carrier, and I am the principal at Christina P. Carrier, PC, which is a small law firm in Western Massachusetts. We practice immigration, family, and employment law, mostly immigration and family law. And decided to post some content today to tell you a little bit about my business, what's happening, for those of you who know my business, what's happening in the business, and where we are as we enter our third year in practice, which is really, really exciting. The 5 year mark I think is really important, and we're, almost halfway there. So I'm really excited. Uh, I stopped practicing and working for other people 2 years ago, 2 years and 1 month ago, I guess. And I've never been happier. I've been in practice for 29 years. And for 27 years of those, I was working for other people, which was great. But this is just so much better. It's also really, really scary. And so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's happening in my business and also to ask a question. So what's happening in my business is we're entering our third year. January is doing amazing amount of client outreach, of talking to clients, of having people call me. I'm starting to get referrals from other people, which is really, really nice. And I certainly appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're starting to see some positive results from some of the cases that have been out there resolving it. We're seeing new changes, of course, in immigration law practically every day, it seems. The family law practice is the family law practice. But we are successfully divorcing people and helping people with their visitation and helping people who have immigration and family law problems. There's a great intersection between immigration and family law, and so it's really nice to be there and to be able to serve that need, that niche. The other thing that we're trying out and we think is really important is to spread the message about who we are as a practice. We do carefully consider all the clients who come to us and see whether or not we can actually help them. But one of the things that we do, and I think that sets us a little bit apart, is that we are not afraid of a challenge. And that means that we just don't give up. We don't give up until we feel like we've really exhausted all of the options for any client in any particular situation. We do handle people who are detained. We do handle people who are facing deportation. And we do try to think creatively and work as diligently as we can in these trying times around immigration law to find the eye of the needle that we can walk through. And insofar as we are careful, we don't. If there's something that we can't do, we just feel like there is really no positive result that we can achieve, even a partially positive result. We'll tell you. We'll absolutely tell you. But in the end, if we take your case, we are going to try and we are going to keep trying for you. We are not going to give up. And we do not take no for an answer. We just keep digging. We just keep asking. We just consult with other people. We aren't afraid to ask questions. We're not afraid to go outside of our little world to find an answer for our clients. And so I think we are those people who will go the extra distance and who are not afraid to take the case that really we have a couple options and everything has to work this way or we're going to be in big trouble. We actually cherish those, and we actually are really happy to take on those challenging pieces of work. So we welcome those phone calls, and we don't take everyone, but the people we do take, we're absolutely committed to. And whether you have a little tiny problem or you have a big problem, or whether you just want to file your naturalization papers, or whether you just want to get a basic divorce, we are there for you with that level of commitment as well. So happy, free, practicing with clients that we like, in cases that we like, that challenge us. We're really looking forward to a positive 2019. I have two new staff members. One is a paralegal named Kelly, and she is originally from Brazil, and she speaks fluent Portuguese. So that is really, really, really great. And then the other is our new receptionist slash office manager, Daniel, who is really, really efficient, really, really good, and manages my time and manages is sort of managing the practice a little bit and getting us all organized. So that is always a positive. It's a behind the scenes task. It's an unthanked job, but he's doing wonderfully. The second thing that I wanted to do today was to ask you about client communication. And we are finding that our clients really want to hear from us more. In fact, some clients would like to hear from us every day. And of course, we're not able to do that because if we just talk to everybody every day about what was going on with their case, then we wouldn't do anything else. And even every week would be a stretch. But we want to be available to people, and we want to have people understand that we are always thinking about the next step for them. We are always trying to figure out what we should do next, where we should file, what should be happening, but that we are not always going to be talking to them about that. And I don't want people to feel uncomfortable or ignored. On the one hand, and on the other hand, we need some time to actually do the work. So we're sort of starting a new thing, which is I'm going to return phone calls from noon to 1 and from 4 to 4:30 every day. So I'm going to get some people in the morning and some people in the afternoon, and we're hoping to smooth out that how long it takes to get back to you problem or issue. The other thing is that if we call you back and you're not available, we'll ask you to give us a couple times when you would be available to talk to us on the telephone or for us to answer your question, and then we will send an email or a text and confirm that, and then we'll make time at some specific point to reach out to you. Or we can answer your question by email, and that will be answered between 12 and 1, but then you can read it anytime. So hopefully that is going to help. Let me know what you think. I'd love to know if you have any other ideas about communication. We were sort of thinking maybe regular posts with frequently asked questions. We were thinking about maybe a newsletter, like an email, an email newsletter. We have some people on big cases who are not who feel like they're not hearing from us, and I don't want that to happen. So let me know what you think. This will be posted in a variety. This little video will be posted in a variety of different areas, and I would love to know your suggestions. So that is my question. I hope even people who aren't my clients will answer this question, like, what would you like to see? I know my doctor calls back at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which is horribly inconvenient for me. Absolutely horrible. I hate it. So and now I'm putting in the same like sort of hours, and I understand now why they do it. I still don't like it. But she does manage to get back to me, and I do feel reassured when I talk to her. So I'm hoping that we can create something similar. So I guess that's the news for today. I'm going to try this again a couple times and see what people think. Let me know. Have a great day.